I have to ask you about the famous tweet that Turkey Al-Sheikh put out right after that fight, where he said, "Can David Benavidez make 168 again?" I mean, obviously you saw it, and we know what he was insinuating. What was your first thought when you saw that tweet?
I didn't see it, bro. To be honest with you, I don't really be on social media like that. But I had seen my cousin that sent it to me, and he was
Okay.
like, I told him, no, bro, I'm done with 168. I'm not going down to 168. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. I mean, let Crawford live, let him have his glory. You know what I mean? I don't like that type of stuff where like it's just like exactly like that. Like Crawford won his fight, and then they always say, "Oh, what does David Benavidez think?" I'm not gonna go in there and shit on him saying that, "Oh, I'm gonna fight him. I'll go down to 168," because
Right.
Right.
I have no interest in going down to 168. I
Mm.
Right.
wouldn't even. The only interest I had was going down to 168 was for Canelo, and if they told me to go down to 168 to fight Canelo, I wouldn't even do that.
Oh, so you wouldn't
Wow.
even do that now if that fight
Nah,
presented itself?
nah, man. Like I said, I was there at 168 for what 11 years.
Mm.
And my body is growing out of 168. You know what I mean? To be honest, I can fight 168, but my thing is that I gotta fight in the weight class that I feel the best, that I give myself the best chance to win, and it's 175. I wouldn't go down to 168 for anybody.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, 168. I mean, we always thought you was big for 168. We was waiting for you to move up anyway. We even think that you could probably fight at cruiserweight. But before we got to this Yarde fight, Anthony Yarde, very tough competitor, gave Kovalev all he can handle till he gassed out. What was probably on the table? Because Turkey, he doesn't really keep secrets like all these other promotional companies. You got to wait, don't say nothing. He'll say it months in advance. What other names were on the table? Did he say to you, hey, Benavidez, have patience, get Yarde, and then who?
No, so there was no well, obviously the fight that we're going for was for Bivol. You know what I mean? That's the fight that everybody wanted to see. That's the fight that we're in line to fight for. That's what we're getting ready for. You know what I mean? So when I heard that Bivol was gonna fight Better Be It for the third time, I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad about it, because I respect that Bivol is giving Better Be It another shot because Better Be It gave him a shot for the first rematch. So I'm like, I'm not mad about that. So we're looking around who's there. We're looking at Calvin Smith, Anthony Yarde, and we're also thinking about Surdo Ramirez if we can make that fight happen under Riyadh season. So there was a lot of good names. You know what I mean? And after we signed this fight with Anthony Yarde, then Turkey got excited that we're fighting with Riyadh season. And he said, you know what? Why don't we make the fight with Better Be have happen? I said, shit. I'm like, that's exactly what I want. Let's get that then.
Mm.
So I mean, that's where we're at now. But like I said, I don't like to overlook opponents.
Right.
Anthony Yarde, he's a tough veteran. And I feel like he knows that his back is against the wall right now. This is probably the last chance he's gonna get at fighting for a world title. So it's a big deal for both of us. I mean, I know he's a dangerous fighter. He has a nice left hook. He has a good defense too, Philly shell.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to box. We've seen that he has heart. So I'm 100% focused on this. But as in the landscape of 175, there's a lot of great fights to be made. Me, Better Be Bivol, and whoever else is there. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of good opportunities here.